Hello, welcome to this video where we will discuss anonymous methods in C Sharp. Anonymous methods are the powerful tools in C Sharp where you can create inline methods without having giving them a name explicitly. So in this video we will discuss what are anonymous methods, benefits of anonymous methods, syntax of anonymous methods, then some examples of anonymous methods. What are anonymous methods? Anonymous methods in C# are the way a method without giving a name. So a method without name is called anonymous method. Anonymous method provides a way to write a more concise and expressive code by eliminating the need to define a named method for a simple operation. So for a simple operation we can use anonymous method. Anonymous methods were introduced in C# 2.0 as the way to simplify the syntax of delegate operations. This allows us to define a block of code that can be passed as an argument to a delegate object without need to declare them something like a named method. Okay, so what are the benefits of anonymous method? So concise code. Anonymous method allows you to write a more concisely and in more expressive way. Instead of defining a separate method for a simple operation, you can use an anonymous method inline, making your code more readable and easier to understand. Then anonymous method provides flexibility. For example, you can use them to write an event handler or callbacks, or to pass a function as an argument to another method. Then encapsulation. Uh, Anonymous methods are encapsulated, meaning they can only be accessed through the delegate objects. This makes them useful for writing a code that is both modular and reusable. So let's see the syntax of anonymous method. In syntax, delegate is the keyword that indicates we are declaring an anonymous method. Then parameters represents the input parameter that a anonymous method will take. These can be of any data type, and you can specify as many parameters as you need. The body of the anonymous method is enclosed within the curly braces. This is where you write your code that anonymous method will execute. The anonymous method can have return type, uh, in which case you need to specify the return type. Okay, so let's see the examples of anonymous methods. So let's see in the demo. Okay, so I have this online compiler. So let's see. So in order to save some time, I already typed that code. Here we define a delegate called calculate, which takes two input parameters, int a and int b, and returns an integer. So delegate can also return an integer. When we use anonymous method to assign a value to a delegate, the anonymous method is defined using a delegate keyword followed by the parameters of that method. So here you can see this is the anonymous method and taking two parameters, int a and int b, and we are assigning to the calculator delegate. So in this case, the body of the method simply adds the two numbers a and b and returns the sum. Finally, we call the delegate sum with the value 5 and 10 as as an argument. The delegate then execute the anonymous method, this method, and returns the result, which is stored in integer sum, result. So let's run this program. So you will see the sum is 15. Okay, so let's discuss few more examples. So I'll just copy the code. Don't worry, I'll explain this code. Okay, in order to save the time, I just copied. Okay, so uh, here we are filtering the list of strings using anonymous method. Suppose we have a list of string and we want to filter out all the strings that contains particular characters. So we use an anonymous method with the list of t find all here to achieve this filtering. Okay, so in this code we define a list of string John, Mary, David, Michael, Jessica, etc. And then we use anonymous method on the list, like a names dot find all, then anonymous method which takes string as an input parameter, and then it returns the list of string. So here uh, so we use not operator. That means if that name doesn't contain I, then return that string. So the anonymous method takes string parameter name, which is name, and returns a boolean value indicating whether that string contains I, the character I, or not. And finally, the list that we prepare, we are printing using for each loop. So let's see. Let's run this example. So you will see John and Mary is the output, because in John there is no I, also in Mary there is no I. If I remove this not operator, then those names which have the I character will be printed. So let's run. So you can see David, Michael and Jessica have I character. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching this video on anonymous method in C#. I hope this tutorial was helpful in explaining what anonymous methods are and how they can be used. If you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to leave comment below, and don't forget to subscribe this channel for more programming tutorials. Thanks once again for watching this video.